Good morning, everybody. How are you? I was just pushing our door shut because the beautiful dogs across the road, I'm not sure exactly what breed they are, diagonally across. But when their human gets home, they sound like they're actually being attacked or hurt in some way, but it's their voice of joy. Um, so I closed it so that no one was disturbed on during our daily dose. A bit excitable. Anyway, welcome to what's day? Friday. Our daily dose. This is our seventh in a row. We've completed a week, everybody. One for each major chakra. Anyway, here we are again. Uh, the world is in a lot of lockdown. There is a whole lot of stuff going on in the media. There's a whole lot of opportunity to be sucked into doom, gloom, to even be drawn into time frames, about how long it's going to take. For me personally, I'm looking at China and watching what they're kind of doing, and it looks like they're starting to lift the lockdown to a kind of regulated way of making sure people are still safe and well, but and still looking after their community. Um, so today, as every day, is about our vibration and how do we keep it up. There's people in our group here that go out each day to work still and are coming into contact with the public, and there's a risk involved, and I can feel there's a bit of fear around that. Um, and first of all, the rest of us are really grateful that you're there, whatever you do, whatever it is you're contributing and putting yourself out there for, please know that the world is grateful to you. Um, uh, so I bang on a bit about vibration with us all, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it again today, just because it takes a while for how what vibration is and how it works to sink in for us. So, and the other thing I wanted to talk about was how we're not alone, even though we're not physically together, and I'll go to that in a moment. But so we know some really clear vibrational stuff that's going on in our lives. So we know, for instance, when you've walked into a room and there's been a big fight, you can sense it. Even if you say, "Is everything all right here?" and everyone goes, "Fine," the feeling of that there's been conflict. The rush of excitement. If you're a football fan, you might know the rush of excitement at a final. If you're part of my tribe, you'll know the rush of excitement at Mardi Gras or other events, whatever tribe you come from, whatever your flavour of thing is that where there's crowds of people that love and respect the same thing. You'll feel that feeling when everyone comes together. So, and there's definitely a different energy in conflict. For instance, in anger, that's a chunky, sharp, pointy, uncomfortable feeling. There's a vibration or a feeling with shame, like, oh God, um, we feel so like we want to isolate and pull away, and we don't want anyone to see our stuff because we're ashamed. So that vibration is heavy and pulls us away. We know the vibration of love pulls us inevitably in towards someone. When we love them, or when there's a feeling of love, we just want to be in it. It's a great vibration to be in. So the thing is, the lower a vibration is, it like in a scale of vibration, the lower vibrations actually have gravity with them. And when there's a lot of people feeling those things, then the gravity is stronger, and the temptation or the being sucked down into it can happen to us without us even knowing it's going on. So to that end, that's part of why I'm running the daily dose with you all. It's because for a few reasons. One is you guys are helping me stay energetically clear and clean, because we're meeting to do this work together every day. Um, uh, And I feel like we need to be clearing and cleaning regularly through a day, not just once a day. So please, you know, either repeat this or, like I keep saying, join other groups that are running programs or gatherings or meetings where the idea is that we're coming together. So we can get drawn down into vibration, and it takes group strength, and it takes consistency of effort and aim to keep lifting ourselves up out of that until it becomes such a strong muscle in us that we're not as pulled down so easily. So there's that. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about just quickly before we do some clearing and cleaning and lifting ourselves up again is that you're not alone. And not only are you, like anyone who knows me will say you're not alone, because there's a spark of the one sitting inside you. So it's impossible to be alone. But then the other thing in terms of you're not alone that I wanted to kind of mention today was that you're not even alone from the people in your life who you're not physically seeing right now. Because if you think about it, if you think about a group or a friend or a family member who you really, really love, so just do that for a moment. Just go into your heart or into yourself and just feel that love for your husband, your bestie, your mum, whoever it is, your nana, your tribe, humanity, whoever you really love. Go into that feeling. Make it someone specific. Go into that feeling. Now notice that that feeling is there even though the person isn't physically with you. But the energy of that person is. And that's because only this tiny bit of us is in the physical, and we're interacting with each other's energy, especially if there's a bond of love, all the time, which is great news because none of us are alone. So I want you to keep that in mind. Keep telling yourself that. All of the people I love are with me right now in every moment of this. I just can't see them with these eyes here. I see them with the eyes that are in here. So let's give it a go. Bit of clearing out, bit of disconnecting from that mass consciousness, and who knows what else we'll do. So close your eyes, take your awareness to your breath, and we always start with dropping down into our bodies with each out breath. So just doing that. Remember, you don't really need to pay attention to your in-breath yet. It's going to take care of itself. Just really put all your awareness in your out-breath. Make it lovely and longer and slower than the in-breath. And in every out-breath, dropping down into your hips, into your pelvic floor and the basin of your torso. And keep doing that. And add to that in each out-breath, letting go of all the things that have been worrying you, the thoughts that are arising. What am I going to do if? What will happen about? What if? All of those what ifs, just letting them go as best you can. Letting the building around you disappear into light. And feeling all of our group join you wherever you are. I had a friend doing this the other day in San Francisco, and she was in the bath, and she thought it was very funny that we all joined her where she was. But wherever you are, we're joining you right now. In the nature that is local to you, the trees that you're aware of and familiar with in your neighbourhood. We're all breathing out with you. We're all letting go with you. And add into the out-breath the sending of love. And if you can't think of a divine or a what that is for you, then send it into the energy of love. Send your love to love. Or you could go a step beyond that and send your love to the source of love. That's it. With a beautiful out of your chest. Feels so good to love. So doing that, really sending it, really drop, and you know the drill. Open your awareness to your in-breath and feel the response coming back. What goes around comes around. What we sow, we will reap. What we give will be returned to us. So we've just been giving love, and we keep giving it in every out-breath. So, of course, in the in-breath is the receiving of love. And just breathing that. Love is the way, the path, the answer, and the question. That's it. And we ask that that one that inhabits everything be with us right now, permeating us. Whatever we call it, let it be with us and everywhere around us. We call on our blazing non-physical selves, the eternal part of self, the spirit or the soul. And we call the spark of the one that's in that to be with us too. We call our teams who love us unconditionally. We call all of Mother Earth and the healing mothers of the kingdoms of nature, and all of the healing properties that arise physically and energetically from Gaia, from the earth. We call our angels and our friends and our teachers, the illumined guides from throughout history, the Gandhis, the Mandelas, the Mother Teresas, all of those who have led the way by example and who lead the way now. Beautiful. You won't know, we won't know all the names of those people who are doing it now, but trust that they are leading us. That's it. Good. And may each of us be a pure channel of love. May we be great beacons of light and love in this time. May we cleave together into oneness, and in this way may we help humanity get through this challenge and take up all of the opportunities available. And may we become our true, blazing, full, authentic, unique selves and bring that uniqueness to the world, because truly it makes the world a better place. Through divine grace, so be it. Add your amen, your aho, your right on, your so be it, your so it is, whatever it is for you. You know I'm loving all the ones you're coming back with. Lots of people are sending me notes on, oh, mine's this. So just breathing your yes to all of that. Take your awareness to above your head and feel the big tap for the rainforest showerhead of violet fire that pours down through us. Amazing purple, neon purple, and brilliant luminous blinding white is pouring down through us. And let it connect into all of your doubt, any feeling of foreboding within you, any fear that this is going to take forever. That's it. And any fear that life will never be the same again. Because I don't know that life will be. I think it will be and it won't be. But if it's not the same again, let's put our energy into it being a better, more fulfilling life than ever before. Letting the fire saturate you in every muscle, between every cell. And taking a deep breath in as we release all of the negative thoughts, vibrations, and energy, pockets of trapped emotion from our whole bodies, minds, and energy fields now. So be it. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, flush it out, let go, let go, let go. I'm just going to ask everyone to let yourselves keep being flooded with that violet fire. I'm aware of a ton of like lines of energy, cords of attachment coming out of the throat area. And it's like our worry is causing, what it does is causes us, it's like we're throwing a rope with an anchor on the end of it into a potential future. And whenever we vision the future, this is what happens. And we're pulling, the more we think the thing, we're pulling that future to us. So if we worry and we doubt, then we're going to pull that future of worry and doubt and the worst case scenario. So just take a breath in of the fire, breathing out through the throat and anywhere else you're feeling to breathe out. as we have the full combined intention together that we're releasing all cords into potential futures that would cause us stress, limitation, disease, illness, separation. We release all of the cords to the worry and fear-based what-ifs. Take a nice deep breath in, everyone, and breathing out. And I want you to see your favourite kind of god, goddess, superhero, being that is aligned with real light, with real blazing goodness. And they're going to point a sword at your throat and just breathe directly into the throat. And then breathe out and let all those cords of worry fall away. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful. And again, you know the drill. If you've been with me on any day this week, we're going to call our power back from where those cords were going to. So just calling back your spirit. Beautiful, sparkling energy. I can't tell you how bright and sparkly your spirit, your energy is. Because I can perceive it as you're pulling it back. With a deep in-breath, breathe in, pull it right back to you. Hold the breath so you keep the energy. And as you gently breathe out, let all that, your own power, your own spirit, pour down inside you. That's the way. Beautiful. Really calling your power out of those futures. Great. Good. And while we're at the throat, our own old friend judgment is popping up. We're judging government, judging people who are behaving in interesting ways. Resist the opportunity to criticize. Resist the opportunity to point finger or blame. Take the opportunity to step into your power and bring a different way of doing things. So just take a nice deep breath in, and breathing out of your throat, we ask that all of the cages created by judgment be dissolved away, and that compassion take its place. That we have compassion for those who are afraid, compassion for those who are behaving in interesting ways in these times, ways that we might not do. That's it. That's it. I can feel a real release through the group throat there. Nice. Nice. Take a big breath of that violet and white fiery light, the fire that flows. Breathe it in from above and flush out through everywhere. Bring the awareness to the back of the neck, and if you've been with me on any other day, you'll know this is a bit of a vulnerability spot. It's where the mass feelings and consciousness presses on us. So just take a deep breath in, and like a giant electrical plug is being pulled out of the back of your neck, breathe out through the back of your neck. As we together we have the intention that we disconnect from a mass consciousness of fear, from the vibration of fear or panic or terror. That's it. Sorry, I'm smiling because if I tune into the Americans, I see their kind of plug, electrical plug, come out of the neck. Australians, I see our usual 3-pin. So I'm loving that we're that specific in our visioning. Take another breath in, release out of the back of your neck, disconnect. And as you do it, intend that you disconnect from too many news stories, too much media coverage, especially fear-based media. Look for stories from people with experience that are balanced and reassuring. That's it. Here we go. So we're ready to let the white light begin to pour in. And it is sparkly, really sparkly, letting it come down and saturate you. And whenever you're ready, take a nice deep breath in from above. And as you breathe out downwards, let that be your rocket fuel to lift you up out of the gravity of the fear consciousness. Do it again, in from above. And as you breathe out downwards, it's like a rocket fuel going down and pushes you, jettisons you up into that brilliant light where love is everywhere, where strength is everywhere, where trust and faith are everywhere, and where more of the real you exists. In this light, may we all be connected into a mass consciousness of unconditional love, light and empowerment, compassion, kindness, generosity. There's not as much company up here, but it's a great quality of company up here. Take a breath into the back of the neck and hold. Good. And as you gently breathe out through everywhere, perceive yourself as a light connected to many hundreds of other lights, in fact many thousands, and I think we're getting into the millions of light workers, of people who are choosing to come together into oneness, support, kindness, compassion. Feel the growing number of people doing that. That's it. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out through everywhere, expand your light out as big as you can make it. That's it. Feel me with you, because I am. Feel everyone in the group with you, because we are. Feel all the people that you love in your heart, your best friends, your lovers, partners, husbands, wives, mothers, kids, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, grandparents, the lot. Tribe. Let yourself really feel that love and let it grow through you. Let yourself become so buoyant with the love you feel for your beloveds that nothing can pull you down. That's it, becoming so buoyant with love that it's like you're like a giant illumined balloon floating upwards and outwards. That's it. And bring your awareness to your heart chakra or energy center in the center of your chest. And just really, really let there be this prayer or request or hope or desire or yearning or thought in your heart that more people every day choose to come into this kind of energy to journey through what's ahead of us. Let there be the hope that more people join. I don't just mean join the Daily Dose, or I don't even mean that join the Daily Dose. I mean join into this growing movement of love and unity and connectedness. That's it. Really let that desire be in your heart. Beautiful. Take a breath in and let that desire flow out of your heart now, out to everywhere. That's it. Very nice, everybody. Breathe the light in from above. Send it right down through your back, through the base of your spine and into your roots that are in the earth like a tree. That's the way. Again, breathing in. Feel the buoyancy of love. If you've fallen out of it a bit, come back to it. Thinking of the love you have for your beloveds. That's it. Buoyant with love. Jubilant with love. That's it. Breathing out, letting it flood into your roots again so that everything you're connected with here on earth, here on the ground, is filled with this love. Excellent. Very nice. And feeling yourself to be like one of the trees in your neighbourhood or in your yard. Solid, standing tall, roots deep in the ground, branches and leaves stretching up to the sun, and under the ground, invisibly connected with every other tree, with every other living thing. We can't see that happening beneath the surface of the earth, but we know it is, that trees communicate. So just like the trees are doing it, so are we. Take a breath in. And on your out breath, send love to whatever it is the organising principle of the universe for you. That's it. Whether it's Mother, Father, God, quantum field, divine consciousness. Sending love, 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 love. Buoyant with love. Breathe in the response, which is love. Breathe out the love and breathe in the love. That's it. And just gently bringing your awareness back into your body. Wriggling your fingers and toes and opening your eyes when you're ready. And there we go. That's today's Daily Dose. So yeah. Aim for the buoyancy thing. Practice that. Practice breathing the love you have for besties, husbands, wives, loved ones, people that you love, your teachers, if you've got spiritual teachers and you love them. I know I do. Really keep bringing that feeling into your awareness. Pause many times a day. Flush the violet fire through you. Bring your awareness to here and all that love you feel for people. And then go about your day. So thanks everybody. It's great to have you here. I'm going to be talking soon about some more specific classes for specific things if you are interested. I'll keep you posted. Some colleagues and I are running really great helpful stuff around relationships, around fears about wealth or the lack thereof or the loss of it, I have colleagues who are going to run Zoom events on, how to optimize your relationship with your kids who are home with you all the time right now. And to manage this with the greatest strength, optimism, steadfast light, as well as sensible practicalities. So stay tuned. I'll start to publish that over the next few days. I love you all. I'm with you all. You're never alone because I'm right there with you, and so is everyone who loves you. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Aho.